Hello, vicious puppies, and welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Last time we met Isaac, the Baron of Hollywood, inside of his golden jewelry shop, which I didn't actually realize that he had. But today, we're going to be doing not what he told us to do, but instead some side quests. So the first thing that we want to do is go to the strip club. Yay,
oh my gosh,
but...
is that you? Everyone was worried sick about you. When you didn't show up and didn't call and nobody knew anything about what happened to you, we thought you were dead. Are you okay? You know what? Never mind. We have to help you.
So this is a girl who actually knew you in your life before you became a vampire. But you don't want her actually recognizing you because that would be a violation of the Masquerade. Nobody can know who you used to be. So, who are you?
It's me, Samantha. Don't you... Did you suffer a vision? Is that it? Let me make a call. We'll get everybody together. We can talk. Maybe you'll remember something. The important thing is that they know that you're alive.
I think you've made a mistake. I just moved here. I don't know you.
Come on, this is serious. I know it's you. Don't you recognize me? It's me. It's Samantha. What happened to you?
Yeah, I don't know why that persuasion option just doesn't work. It's weird. If you're a Malkavian, you can do something really funny. You can do a domination option in here and make her think that you are her pet turtle. And she's like, ah! And then she just goes crazy. It's awesome. It's hilarious. But we're not Malkavian, so... Let's see. Samantha, no. Lady, listen, I really don't know who you are. Is this some kind of scam?
Your face. You look exactly the same. It's uncanny. I can't believe it.
I don't know what to tell you. Mind stepping out of the way?
Yeah. Sorry. My mistake.
Oh, it's so sad because you can hear she's like about to cry. But you get a Masquerade redemption for it, and you cannot, because if you fail that dialogue, she comes over here to the phone and calls someone, and then you get a Masquerade violation, which obviously you don't want. Like, even for just the lore, you don't want a Masquerade violation. You don't want people knowing that you're a vampire. So it's like, I don't know. Anywho, we want to go to Vesuvius over here. So we want to do... Hollywood actually isn't terribly big of a place, so it won't take that long to get through here. I feel like downtown actually has more quests and stuff, but I could be wrong. I want to go to Vesuvius and talk to get a lap dance. That's the real reason I came over here. Just want a lap dance. Just jacking it, you know. Huh. Hello. What's this easy cash? That's funny because it's easy inside a volcano-themed strip club. And they're dancing on lava. That can't be good for your feet, for your toesies. Hello.
Oh, look what just walked in. I can't imagine you get much of a rise out of Vesuvius, being what you are. Maybe I'll have more luck with you.
What do you mean?
I think we should get to know each other a little better upstairs, where we can be ourselves. Come up to my room. Just 14 little steps. I'll make it worth it. Believe me.
Lead the way. Yes, so she is the reason I came here. I feel like I counted these steps once. I don't remember if it was 14. 3, 4... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... I lose track. It's weird because the steps are funky.
Isn't this better? You and me alone for just a little while. Away from jihad and the nonsense and the dangers. Just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
I don't want to spoil the moment, but there's a reason I needed to speak to you alone.
Just a wild guess, you're a Toreador, aren't you?
Oh yes. What gave me away?
Your passion.
How absolutely intoxicating for you to notice. I'm beginning to think bringing you up here was an even better idea than I thought. The reason I asked you up here is because I and the rest of the Hollywood kindred have been under surveillance lately by hunters. I didn't want you to say anything that might draw attention.
So real quick, I want to explain. Toreadors are the super emotional sort of vampires, which is why I think Lestat from the Vampire Lestat would be one of the, I feel like a lot of the vampires from that book series actually would be Toreadors because they're just so emotional And it's not a problem, but they're just very interested in passion and feelings and intensity, and that's kind of cool. And that's what this lady here is. So, anywho, I appreciate it.
Think nothing of it. I'm Velvet. Velour. Call me Velvet. It's been months since I've seen anyone new in here. I was starting to take it personally. And who should finally walk in but a real celebrity? I've heard a lot about you. So, wouldn't you like to know about me?
Sort of, but like I'm really hungry, so I don't know. I'd sort of rather get a sandwich. Can you make a sandwich while telling me about yourself? I'm not being misogynistic. I'm just hungry and I don't want to make a sandwich myself. Just kidding. I can do it. Anyway, what should I ask?
I'm like a book. All you have to do is run your finger down my spine and crack me open to see what I'm about.
What were you saying about hunters before?
Hunters. Yes. They've been staking out Hollywood for several weeks. They've been in Ash's club, mine, a few others. I think they're whittling down their list of suspects. I'm a bit nervous. Until recently, I had one right under my nose.
Was she literally like under your nose? What do you mean?
For a few weeks, one of them was working here at Vesuvius, keeping an eye on the clientele. I found a weapon in her locker and I fired her. She's still in Hollywood watching my club. And me.
Maybe I could take care of her.
Would you? I think it might be a little much to ask.
You don't have to ask me twice.
Would you really be willing to do this for me? I won't lie. It's gonna be dangerous. But if you got rid of her, I'd be grateful. Very, very grateful.
I like the sound of that.
She works over at the sin bin now. Her hair's blonde. On top. Broken heart tattoo on the small of her back. Dances under the name Chastity. As if that wasn't a dead giveaway.
No, that's cute.
I want you to understand. I don't want any innocents killed on my account. So if there are other dancers or patrons around, you'll have to lure them away from her. Do it as quietly as you can. No witnesses, please. And be careful using disciplines around a hunter.
Okay, I'll go take care of your problem. Velvet. She has like 3 names. I don't really understand it, but we'll just call her the name she gives us at the time, so it's Velvet right now. Yeah, so we're going to go do that right now. We're going to go head over to the sin bin, which is... geography. I don't remember exactly where it is, but we'll find it. Once again, Hollywood isn't that big, so... Let's see. Adult XXX. Oh, here it is. Sweet. I think we can bypass the front and actually just get in through the back if I remember correct. Ooh, hobos. It's a bow party. Can I join in? I'm sure there's a dance option. You'll just be like, sup bo, sup ho. Good times. Alright, let's just go in here. Okay, so I actually screwed something up. So we're going to do this again. What you want to do immediately is come in here and pick... Actually, I can't do that without blood buff. Okay. You want to pick this change machine, right? Make sure that's the first thing you do. Take the money. There you go. Because first off, you get free money, and second, you need to do that to actually complete this quest. So that's what we'll do. Then we'll come in here to the computer, grab that fancy watch, and do peep show. Password sinner. And then lockdown. And the dudes watching the peep show in there are like, hey man, I want to get awkward boners and fap while watching girls from across the glass. And I'm like, hey man, that's weird. You can't do that. You're wearing a suit. You should know better. And he's like, dude, I've been going through a rough time. I have a nasty mustache. Nobody wants to date me with this mustache, but I think I look good with it. And I've got a lot of love to give, and I just want to watch some ladies dance from across the glass. And I'm like, dude, don't you understand? That's weird. And that should be locked down. That isn't right, actually. Okay, there we go. So now he'll walk to the change machine and be like, hey, there's no change. Ain't no money in there. And then he does that. And he walks out. So now there are no viewers, which takes care of half of the possible witnesses. But what we want to do now is pick into this door as well. And there we go. And hey, lady, how's it going?
Yeah, what are you looking for, honey?
I could go for some sandwiches. I'm just hungry right now, I'm sorry. Okay. How about a freebie for me in the other room?
Oh, okay. I'll just go back into the pleasure palace.
The Pleasure Palace. That's fun. I love how enthusiastic she is. Like, I don't know if she's on something or what, but she's not being sarcastic. She, like, kicks the door for her. She's so excited. Can't you hear it in her voice? Right. So, that lady in there is actually Chastity, and since I have no blood to really use, we're not going to use any disciplines. Just getting... Ow. She actually really hurts. But she doesn't have that much health, so that's good. And again... Yeah, it's fine. How'd that not... That was weird. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. So, go ahead and pick up her sword because... Actually, no. Her sword isn't better. There's a better one later. It's not that one. I thought it was, though. Isn't it? No. Whatevs. Okay. I guess it's just another Shinganto. So there's that. And it's not too hard of a quest. Da-da-da! I killed a stripper today. Woo! When they're dead, they're just hookers. Arr. Okay, so let's go turn back into Velvet. I wouldn't mind turning to Velvet. Sexy lady. But we'll do her quests, and then she actually has one, I think one more. I don't know if she has two more. Definitely one more, which is the thing I was actually aiming for. And then we'll do something. We'll finish off the Carnival of Death quest in this part 2. Let's see. She's gonna be back up in the VIP room, as she does. Heyo.
Look who's back.
Velvet.
Couldn't stay away, could you?
Yeah, so you want to be nice to her. It's not as important as it was with Jeanette and Therese, but you get a poster, I think, out of it. So, about that hunter. That hunter's dead.
If we'd never taken the paths we did in life, could we have grown fond of each other? A shame you had to take her life. But you saved mine, and I won't forget that.
See, I actually like that sort of mindset, because I see people, like, okay, real quick, some real-world application here. I see people in this country, or at least really in the world, say they're at war with a different country, and a person from that country dies and is killed. Some people celebrate, and to me it's like, okay, I understand that that person needed to die for some reason, but like, I'm not going to celebrate anybody's death regardless of whether they were at war with our country or not. For example, when Osama bin Laden died, yeah, I realized that he really is better, like, it was a better thing for him to die, but like, everybody was so happy, and I was like, it's not cool. It's not something to be happy about, you know. But that's just what I think. Anyway, let's see. What should I say? It's unfortunate it had to be this way.
But through this ordeal, I've gained an enticing new ally, and I'm beginning to think it was fate.
Yes, me too.
You're just saying what I want to hear. Don't stop.
Right, don't worry, I won't. I had a question. Tell me about yourself. That's not a thing. Is Velvet your real name?
It is now.
Right. How did you become a kindred?
I'm sorry. I'd rather revel in the present than dwell on the past.
Gotcha. Alright. Serious, let's not ask that. She's supposed to have... Yeah, there it is. Okay. So, who?
David Hatter's an aspiring screenwriter and hotel manager. He comes in more often than he would admit. Several years now. Poor dear just can't get a break. I overheard him talking about his new screenplay with one of my girls. It was about secret societies and creatures that found themselves dealing with inner beasts and persecution by elder monsters. Sound reminiscent of something to you?
Yes. No. Share Bears, yes!
No. It's about kindred. The details of his story were too insightful to be coincidental. I think someone's working with David, A kindred who doesn't realize the consequences of their actions. Do you know what the penalty for revealing ourselves to Kine is?
I don't know. An Xmas bonus. No Xmas bonus.
Death. I'm afraid poor David's big break. The screenplay he's worked so hard on must be destroyed, and his less-than-silent partner must be executed. I know David too well. I'm very fond of David, and I'm too close to do what needs to be done.
You're asking me to destroy Hatter's screenplay.
I don't think Hatter knows his collaborator is kindred. You'll have to take David's screenplay, and somehow you'll have to coax the name of his source out of him. Once you found out who, kill the traitor. But do not touch David.
Understood. Sounds pretty serious. Straighten things out.
David works at the Lucky Star Motel. He's very passionate about his writing. He loves to talk about his craft. I'm sure he'll talk about his screenplay. It may take some persuasion to get him to give up his collaborator's name, however.
Luckily, I have Persuasion 8, so yeah, sounds good for a couple laughs.
After this is over, I promise you'll have my complete attention.
She says while scowling. As soon as I'm done, I'll be back. Okie doke. Yep. So I need some blood. Holy crap. Whatever, we'll take care of that later. Actually, probably just get some off of David now that I think about it.